Okay. In the 3 years that I've been in business building and shipping boxes for others, I've come to some conclusions, some realizations about certain things. There's an able to get success. If anybody coming up behind me, or for those who are looking to get a box from me, let me let you understand something. It's pretty much for those coming up behind some information. The best thing you can do is influence. If you're influence and a box builder, and propagation of the best for cardio is knowing when to tell a person no, particularly when it comes to transducers, subwoofers, and box sizes, box volume, what size subs they go with in the application. Sometimes, and it's often, more often than not, of all the boxes, of all the times that I'm able to offer individual solution and give them a box, whatever it may be, for their application. There are times when I have to say no, no. I I could do that. I could build that box. I could put that cut out there. But if I do that, I'm going to number one limit the performance of the sub, which is going to have you thinking bad of that brand, whatever brand it may be. The secondary aspect of that is that I'm going to take away from the influence or the belief in my name, NMB tag, NMB enclosures. If I build you something that I know that is not optimal for the sub or not optimal for your application, then the subwoofer is going to fail. The brand itself from of that subwoofer is going to sell, and then my brand is going to sell. It's going not sell. The subwoofer is going to fail. The brand is going to lose its influence with you, its esteem with you. That's going to fail. And secondary, my brand is going to fail. So the best thing you could do is say no. No, I'm not going to do that. Sometimes people say the customer's always right. In cardio, the customer's not always right. Because the customer may not have the knowledge that you have. And because they don't have the knowledge you have, they may say, man, I want to put 212s in it because I've seen 212s in this type of vehicle. Then I turn around and say, well, I'm not going to do it. Why? Because that's not optimal for your space. What's optimal for your space is maybe 10s or multiple 8s. Multiple 8s can get you up to the cone area, but the 8s could play in that space, or even 10s. Sometimes even 6.5s. You never know what size subs or multiple smaller subs will equate the cone area of the larger sub and be able to perform in that volume better than putting a large sub with that membrane in its smallest possible volume. So the greatest thing you could do as an influencer, the greatest thing you could do as a box builder is be able to tell the customer no. In cardio, the customer's always right most times in most genre professions. But in cardio, sometimes I would say at least 65% of the time, 65 to 75% of the time, 6 to 7 out of 10 times the customer is not right. And you as the one he's coming to for a subwoofer solution, you have to be able to tell them, no, I will not do that for you. I will build this for you, and then leave it up to the customer to decide. Peace. That's just a PSA, public service announcement. I'm just going to shoot out for people. Whether you get in the box with me, understand that's my logic, my mindset, and or if you following behind my footsteps for those who come in behind me when because I'm opening up. I've created this lane. Well, I don't think God's created this lane. Maybe I'm a pioneer in it. I'm a pioneer in it, an influencer, custom box builder. Uh, and there's gonna be those gonna come up behind me, younger generations. They can use this video as a foot lamp. Okay, this is how he was able to get to success. This is what you gotta do. Truth. At the end of the day, honesty is always the best policy. Sometimes honesty means you have to tell the customer. know. Peace.